Hey guys, it's Blaire, the Love Guru from loveguru.net and thealiennetwork.com. And I want to let you know that the latest truth news is out for Indigo Warriors every single week. So you could get it at thealiennetwork.com/truth news. And I want to go over today's, this week's, what are we calling it? This week's headlines. This week headlines, I want to go over with you what is happening, what I wrote about. And this week is about, this is the point of no return issue, March 22nd, 2021. So in this issue, I'm talking about staying away from the vaccinated, and you can assume what that is. Many truthers don't realize that they have work to do. We can no longer stop this train wreck. Vaccines, placebos, and you're crazy, and more. So if you're new to Truth News, let me share with you a little bit about what this is about. So in case you're not aware, but I'm sure that you are aware, we are living in a world that has corrupt media structures. So all the newspaper companies, all the TV, all the magazines, everything that is put out there is total garbage. All these outlets, all of them that have been around for 10, 20, more like 20, 30, 40, 50 plus years, they are all corrupt. That means they're all sharing New World Order propaganda. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't like reading that shit. Or rather, I read it to know what the sheeple is reading. But let me tell you something. Those of us who have higher levels of consciousness, well, you need to read. Well, let me rephrase that. You don't need to read it, but I think you need to read a higher level consciousness newspaper. You need to be feeding that brain with higher level consciousness and keep growing and learning. The whole idea behind having a higher level of consciousness is you keep working on it. Otherwise, you are stagnant, and otherwise you are just like the sheeple that just glides through life, that just basically doesn't do shit, and you zone out. And let me tell you something, there are plenty of people in the spiritual community that are sheeple. They are. You know, even though they know how to meditate and they say love and light and, you know, many blessings to you and all that stuff, many of them are sheeple. And this is a publication for those of you who are ready to rise, who want to rise, not just ready to rise, who want to rise to higher heights. And really, that's the people I work with, the people who want to go higher, the people who want to serve more, who want to expand more, who want to be leaders of the new earth, that aren't just into this, oh, this is a trendy saying, and yeah, rah, rah, Blaire. No, you actually want to do the work. You actually are ready to step up. And that's a whole thing. You're ready to step up. Not everybody's ready. This is preparing you, and then you'll naturally start stepping up into a position of leadership. Okay, so this is the newspaper for you if you want to step out of the illusions and into truth. I don't like reading, well, again, I read it for comedic value, the sheeple publications, but I don't enjoy reading it. I enjoy being around other people who are helping humanity at this time. And this is for you, if that's what you want as well. I was always seeking this stuff, and Zeke kept saying, Blaire, you write the newspaper, you write the today's headlines, you do it. And then after, you know, several weeks of that, maybe a little bit longer, I was like, okay, I'm publishing Truth News now. Never thought that this was in my, you know, in my, let's say my vortex. I didn't know that. But yeah, you know, I always thought I was going to be bringing higher consciousness to programming found on TV, which I am. But look I'm bringing higher consciousness to other new media outlets because you know what? No one else is. So here I am. So this is New World Order news, commentary, spiritual teachings, healing, support, and guidance for Indigo Warriors, leaders of the new earth. I am not going over the news about how this person is dying and that person is dying from the V. I'm not covering that. I'm sharing commentary for how you can rise during this time, how you can use that information to your benefit and other things that are going on to your benefit. Things are changing very quickly these days. You have to be fast on your feet. In this publication, I'm sharing downloads that I get from Zeke, from my angels, from my guides, from God. I'm sharing them directly to you. The idea is that you read this, you sit down in the morning, you print it down, you print it out, you have your journal, you write intuitions that are coming to you, because it's going to spark your intuition. It's going to give you your own downloads of what an awareness is of what you're supposed to be doing, what would benefit you. If you are just cruising along during this time and just working, if you're just looking for a job, if you're just hanging around, this is not for you. This is for people who are keeping up with the energy. We're in a very intense energy. It's very fast moving, and I'm bringing you these activations and initiations so that you're able to rise just like I'm rising. A lot of people are rising during this time. A lot of people are becoming wealthy during this time. That is me. Is that you? Okay? Is that you? Other media outlets give you news that is controlled, corrupt, and pushing forth a New World Order agenda. Why would you want to read that shit besides knowing what's going on with them? But then what happens is a lot of truthers then get into this place that they're negative, that they're sharing fear, they're spreading fear. They're talking about gossip about celebrities drinking the A, I'm not going to say the word, but you know, that type of drug. How is that helping you? It's not helping you. Okay. Same thing with, you know, people making comments about anything politics, Biden, Trump, who the fuck cares? Okay. If you're concerned about any of these people, you're still living in the illusion. You're still living in the matrix. You don't need that. This is for you if you're interested in solutions, advancement, and support in doing your mission. Underlined, doing your mission. Underlined again, doing your mission, okay? That's who I help. That's who I'm focused on. That's who's drawn to me. That's who I love working. Okay, everybody else is just like picking their nose or their finger up their ass, okay? And it doesn't matter if you're a spiritual person or not, you're a sheep if you're just doing that shit. You know, if you're an indigo, you have a mission here to do on earth. You're here to help humanity. You're not going to just help humanity by, oh, I'm just such a blessing to this world, I get to just walk around. No, there's like things you need to do. Okay, so Truth News has purposely been made to be very direct, no frills. It's short blurbs. You're not going to read these like long articles by me. I'm giving you the information. I'm giving you the updates. I'm giving you the downloads so you can get the information, adjust your vibration, get into action. Okay, that's what it's all about, being proactive, getting into action. Okay, we already went over this issue, but look it, if you're new here, and by the way, thank you to everybody who's supporting me with this venture. Thank you to everybody who's downloaded this. Thank you for everybody who has downloaded this and who's doing their mission. I love that. I love building an army of indigo warriors who are stepping into being leaders. We are the most powerful humans on earth. We are taking over this world, and I'm so excited and honored to be able to guide and help you and support you and help heal you and help teach you. I feel very grateful for that, and thank you so much for showing up. And if you're new here and you want to hop on this whole new venture and you want to step it up, I mean, let me tell you something. This past year has been the best year of my life. Yes, it's been wacky, and yes, it's been, you know, anxiety ridden at times, and yes, I haven't gotten my hair cut in 9 months, but it is fantastic. I am living my dreams. My dreams keep happening. Exciting things happen every day. I'm excited to wake up every day. I'm making more money than I ever have. I'm becoming rich during this time. My life is super fulfilling. It's super creative. Like everything is exciting and great. And I'm just moving more and more into that. So, you know, how was your last year? How was it for you? And if you want to step it up and to make it even better, or if it wasn't great and you want to get to a higher level, well, start here. Start at issue 1, okay? It doesn't matter these dates. You guys, as you know, I'm a psychic medium. My strongest gifts are being clairvoyant and claircognizant, which is clear seeing, which I have visions, and the clear knowing, the claircognizant is clear knowing. I get downloads that are years in advance, 5, 10, 20 years in advance. I know what's going on. I get information about people's lives, about my life, about what's going on in the world. So this date doesn't matter. I'm always lightning speed ahead of people, over everybody. I haven't met anybody, even indigos. Some indigos work really fast, but even other indigos, I'm still ahead of the game with them. I still haven't totally found my tribe with that, because those are the people that I want to bring on to be working with me on projects, who work quickly also, who are ahead of the game, who are, so I don't want to get into that. That's another topic. But so I share all this because start here. This is where you are. You start this one, then you go this one, then you read this one. These dates are just a way of me documenting when they were written. But let me tell you something. The books that I wrote years ago, I mean, perfect example is the alien books, How Aliens Put Me Into Power. I wrote those books in 2014. They're coming out now, 7 years later, and they're talking about what's going on in the world now, 7 years later. So that shows you how far in advance I'm able to see. And the other books that I've written are still coming out also, and I've written them before that. Okay, so but you know, the How Aliens Put Me Into Power talks about the things that are going on now, which is very incredible. So start issue 1, go to issue 2, go to issue 3, and then get a subscription if you want to save money. If not, then I'm happy to take full price on these items. And that's it. Let me show you what this looks like. I don't think I showed you this. I recorded this video. This is my 3rd time recording it. It was not recording, and I thought it was, and it wasn't. And because I'm screen sharing, I've never done that recording like this when no one else was there. But this is what it looks like. Okay, it's this is blown up in size, but it's smaller font, you know, because we care about paper here and the trees. So things are a smaller size. It's 10 pages, 11 pages. These issues are anywhere from 8 to 11 to 8 to 11 pages. I go until my whole mind is dumped out, and Zeke tells me, hey, good to go, publish the newspaper. So print this baby out, sit with it in the morning on Monday. Well, actually, you'll probably have to sit with it in the evening on Monday, because I release it on Monday. You could sit with it on Tuesday, and then you have your stuff to do for that week. This is a way for me also to really to teach you and to help you heal, for you to get guidance from me in a remote way, which is also at a fraction of the cost. So if you're interested in the current events of what's going on, and if you're tired of just reading the garbage left and right, or hearing people complain, well, Truth News is for you. Okay, you could get this at thealiennetwork.com. And that's it. I'll see you there. Thanks again for supporting. Bye.